Hello, welcome to the next example. In this example, again, we're going to solve the inequality, write the solution set in interval notation, and graph the solution. Okay, so for here, -5 less than or equal to x minus 3 all over 3 less than or equal to 1. Well, again, we want to get the x by itself in the middle, but weirdness is happening in here, and notice that there's a denominator, which means we need to get rid of the denominator by multiplying by it. In other words, we want to find the LCD. The LCD here is just 3 because the only denominator is 3. So we're going to take that 3 and multiply every single side by 3. In this case, there's 3 3's that we need to multiply by. So the left-hand side, 3 times -5 is -15. Less than or equal to, now notice that this 3 and this 3 cancel each other, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. If there was anything else, you'd say, so let's say it was 6 divided by 3, that'd give us a 2, and then you'd have to distribute the 2 to both the x and the -3. But 3 divided by 3 is 1, and distributing a 1 does nothing. So all we're left with is x minus 3. Then less than or equal to 1 times 3 is 3. Good. And at this point, ask yourself, what should you do? Well, looking at the middle, I want to get the x by itself, which means I need to get rid of this -3 by adding 3 to all 3 sides. So we have -15 plus 3, which is -12, less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 3 plus 3 is 6. So we have -12, less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 6. That's the solution. But be sure to graph it. Excellent. We have -12 to the left, 6 to the right. Everything between the two, always with these. And square bracket with both, because less than or equal to here means square bracket here. Less than or equal to here means square bracket here. And then, of course, interval notation, -12 to the left with the square bracket, comma, 6 to the right with the square bracket. And there you go. There's your interval notation. Now, I do want to talk about one thing. What if something like this had happened? What if you'd gotten -12 is greater than or equal to, +12 is greater than or equal to x is greater than or equal to -6. That's a possibility. Because if I had to multiply by -3 here, I would have actually needed to flip the arrows. So how would that have changed? Well, if we wind up with something like this, you never want to see greater than or equal to here. And also notice that 12 is in fact greater than -6. So this is to the right of this number. So what we need to do is we would have to flip everything. We would put the -6 to the left, flip the arrows, and put the 12 to the right. So those are actually the exact same thing. Just a thought. You may not need it. Alrighty. Well, I will see you in the next video. Have fun.